Hi everybody, Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back to everybody new. Hello and welcome. I have a treat for you all today. I have something new and super cool. Mason jar bottles, DYI for your reborn and silicone babies. I'm so excited to share this new accessory to my nursery here with you all. And I have Baby Athena here who is going to demonstrate the mason jar bottle. She is, as you can all see, hungry. She is crying and hungry. So if you are new to my channel, this is Athena. She's one of my full-bodied silicone babies. She's the Pearl Sculpt by Noemie Art Dolls. And what I have here for you today is mason jar bottles. So, as some of you know, I've been on a bottle kick and just looking for cool new bottles. I like collecting the bottles. I like using them for role play and props. So, before we get started, make sure you go down and smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to all so that you know when I next upload. In addition, there is always a link in the description below to follow me over on Instagram to see pictures of Athena and all the babies in my collection and reels as well. And I have subscription memberships for both here on YouTube and on Instagram. So let's get started. Let's check out these super cool new mason bottles. I don't edit, I'm sorry, so I can't bring y'all up on it, but I'm going to bring them to you. So, and they're rolling around here. This is a ginormous one. I'm getting the 8-ounce ones in. I just didn't have it and didn't know how this was going to work out or whatever. So I ordered 2 mason jar nipples, which I'm looking at the box. It's over there on Amazon. It just says mason bottle, and there's 2 nipples in it. You can also buy entire kits, and I'll explain a little bit more as I'm feeding Athena. But this is what it looks like. This is the giant 14-ounce one. And I have modified the nipple. When you do modify the nipples, there's 2 holes here as well that you got to kind of get down in there with the silicone glue. I kind of just stuck the tip in and just filled it up on the inside of them there, those two spots. And what I did was I didn't have any of these little 4-ounce mason jars, and so I ordered a little case of them. I think I got 8 of them. So this is what I used for the other nipple. I love this one. So when I used the Miracle Milk to make up the fake formula, I added more yellow food dye to this one, as it would be more of a, newborn colostrum, or not quite colostrum breast milk, but I'm kind of trying to simulate the look of that. We have some breast milk stored here. So I have like one's quite a bit darker of a yellow, and there's less in it to make it like look more realistic of, what a mom might pump in the first, week or so or whatever. That's probably even a bit much, the bottom one, for what you might pump out in the beginning. But anyway, and these are perfect if you are a expecting mom or have a newborn baby, a living newborn baby. And from what I've been reading, I did a little bit of research on the mason jar bottles, and it is an up and coming thing that new parents are using to feed their babies, kind of back to the basics, simple, which is, I love that look and that, you know, time, and you know how simple and easy and clean, you know, glass is. You're just going to sterilize it. It's kind of perfect. So I'm going to show you how it looks to feed baby Athena, and I will bring you in now on Athena so you can see her little bottle feeding up a bit closer. Let's get a look at this crying little baby. There she is. Oh my goodness. Are we crying? I've already put some KY jelly on the tip of this small bottle here for her. And I actually made some video clips to hopefully put together a reel for Instagram to present these. And voila. There we go. A Pixie Mommy's baby is eating from a mason jar bottle. So yeah, I thought these were the coolest idea. I love the look. I love the simple, classic, to me, old-fashioned look. And this is something so perfect. You know, a lot of people use mason jars and, you know, do the canning of their, you know, jams and vegetables. And, you know, mason jars can be used for all sorts of purposes. I use the larger ones, which is why I had those in, that I just get from the dollar store, and I use them to hold my paintbrushes and my paint thinner, and just, you know, there's just so many uses for them. So you can go on Amazon and buy the entire DYI kit, and that comes with the nipple and the cap, and it comes with a sleeve. So it's like a silicone sleeve for, I believe it's an 8-ounce bottle. You might be able to get them for other sizes. I didn't like the look of that. It was like bright blue, and to me, it kind of just took away from the classic look. But for a real baby, you know, you've got some grip on it, especially for like the 8-ounce ones. For the larger one, once baby starts, you know, grabbing onto the bottle and can hold the bottle themselves, you know, the glass could be a bit slippery, so that would make sense for a real child. But aside from my toddler reborn, all the dolls in my collection are either preemie or, you know, small newborn size, so they wouldn't be holding a bottle. So I don't really know if I'll ever get the sleeve. I might, just to have it in my bottle collection, who knows. But for starting out, I just wanted to, you know, see how sealing the nipples worked and all that. So I have 2 more nipples coming, and I have the 8-ounce jars coming, so that I then have kind of a complete set. You can also get, and I believe it comes in the DYI set, or you could order separately, plastic rings for the mason jars. So they are silver, and they look like the metal ones, except they're plastic. So they're rust free. But I think for a good mason jar, the ones that you would order offline, like not necessarily the dollar store ones, because like, for instance, this jar was a dollar store one, but I used one of the rings off of these that I got, because the ring was gold, and definitely is something that would rust. These may not. They're supposed to be durable. They're supposed to seal airtight, you know, because people are canning, you know, foods and things. So personally, for me, I think I would trust using the metal, and wouldn't bother with the plastic ring. the plastic ring to me takes away from the beauty of and the simplicity of the mason jar. So that's just me personally, but some of you all might really, dig that idea and want to get the sleeve and the plastic rings and all that. So you can do it those ways. I was reading. There's a trick if you don't want to have to buy the whole kit and you just want to buy the nipples and jars. As far as for the like the plastic top, like the cap that would go on a bottle, parents were suggesting, and I saw many people use this trick of just flipping the nipple upside down, and then there's the solid ring. You just put the full cap on, like the closed ones have the cap. So if you flip the nipple upside down, that works out really well. I was reading one woman has a daycare, and that's what she does. She said the caps were more hassle than anything, just popping off, getting lost, and having to wash and everything, and that she was using the method of just turning the nipple inside out and doing it that way. And to me, that makes sense. Which again is part of the reason, once you add the plastic top and the plastic ring and the silicone, sleeve, it takes away from that natural, or classic, old school or vintage, beauty of it. So yeah, that's what I went with and chose here for my nursery. But it's definitely an up and coming thing, especially with all the, minimalists, lifestyles and all that. I did it as minimal, I guess, as, someone would get. And it's probably how I would do it now if I was having a real child now in life. Of course, I'm not. My kids, my 3 daughters are grown now, and there's just my son left that's 15, so I won't be having any more babies, which is, all the more fun of getting into this hobby and, just getting to, have an experience, the fun and the feel of holding a baby and, having bottles around and baby things around and all that, but without, of course, actually having a child, another child. And I'll be looking forward to grandkids, I'm sure, coming down the road. So we'll have that all again. There are some really great bottle options out there. And, I have quite a lot of bottles. I might do a video at sharing my bottle collection at this point. And in that, maybe I'd talk about what bottle I actually would select and recommend at this stage in the game as a mom of 4. If I was going to have another baby, like what would I choose? I know what I would choose as far as disposable diapers, hands down, the Cottery diapers if I was going with disposable, or even if you were going with cloth diapers, usually you do keep some disposable around for emergencies or outings or whatever. So I do know that, and I know many different, brands and clothing brands of, baby items, clothing, and accessories that I would absolutely be using for, a newborn baby at this stage in the game, which is a lot of the things that I like to have around for the dolls, because the realism is where it's at for me and for so many of us. So, we're not buying, you know, doll clothing and accessories. We're buying what we would most likely be using or even have used for our real babies. We've got a German Shepherd hair. I now call that German Shepherd glitter. My Riley girl is a year old. Can you all believe that? She has turned a year, or approximately. I mean, we didn't have her exact birth date, but now's the time, in and around. She's a year old. You know, we had it down to, you know, within like a 2-week period, because we got her when she was approximately 7 weeks old. But we're gonna burp Athena, and maybe we'll give her a little diaper change for this video. I won't make it forever and ever. I know my last few videos, I think one was even 40 minutes long, which is quite long even for me, but a lot of times I get up to 30 minutes, and you know, some people enjoy them and like the longer videos and stay till the end, and you know, other folks it's just, you know, gets boring and me talking about the same things, redundant and things like that. So totally understandable. So let's change Athena's diaper, because of course we had a feeding, so we're gonna have a diaper change. And I should have said, excuse what I look like in the beginning of this video, because it's actually the morning time, if you can all believe that. So, and I have no makeup on, or anything. I just literally just tossed this blouse on to make the video, and and I wouldn't have for just this video. I would have just stayed in my, you know, night shirt, t-shirt or whatever. But I was doing a couple reels that I want to, you know, just look nice. So otherwise I wouldn't have even had that. But you can't see my face in the reels. So I used to make videos all the time, like not having any makeup on or my hair done or anything like that. And nowadays, I guess because I've kind of come out of the depression and losing weight and feeling better. So most days now I get dressed and I put makeup on my face. So now it feels weird for me, like I have to say, excuse me, I have no makeup on. Whereas like I probably have like 2 years worth of videos where maybe I put a little makeup on for a box opening, but you know, just to feel good about a new baby coming home or whatever. But for the most part, but it's coming back up on, obviously spring's, you know, almost here, and then summer, and then once we hit the hot weather, then no makeup, because it just, I just don't handle the heat well. I sweat a lot, and it just melts off my face, and it just makes me uncomfortable. So that's the point where, and plus I'm running like in the summer so much because, you know, my son's home from school, and, you know, we're swimming a lot and the beach and out, you know, yeah. So, you know, I mean, maybe if I'm going out in the evening or something, but other than that, I don't put makeup on. Normally in the summer, I never did. A little belly button. Is she not so real? Oh my gosh. And so thinking of baby girls, it's right about that time. For my dear friend Lee has her silicone baby girl coming home. And I'm so excited. It could be today. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But if this is up, Lee, and baby has already arrived, huge congratulations. We'll be coming on again to do that, because it's a real exciting event, especially when you have a friend that's a close friend and has been waiting for a custom. So you've been getting to talk about that baby and nest for that baby. And so I'm really excited for my niece to come home. I have my little nephew Hamish over there, my little silicone nephew. It's over at Noemie, and I'll put the link in the description below. Well, and I'll probably put like share up on my wall and stuff when the baby comes home. But definitely, I'm sure a lot of you already are watching her channel by now, but in case you aren't, definitely check out another great channel, beautiful silicones, beautiful dolls. All right, everyone, so let me know what you think of the Mason bottle. I have no clue if anybody else in the reborn community already has this bottle, has already shared this bottle. I have no idea. All I know is I've never seen it, and I, thought it was super, super cool. It's new to me and my nursery and my channel. So I'm sharing here with my viewers. So if somebody done it first, you can go ahead and let me know in the comments. All right, everyone. That's about it on the Mason bottle. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Check out the description to follow me on Instagram and all that. Make sure you did go and smash that subscribe button, and we will see you all in the next video. God bless.